Yeah, now that was a freaking awesome intro, but you know it needs to be an awesome intro because this is it. This is the last Hamster Hybrids video because it was race day. And look at the number of people that came out. It was amazing, but it shouldn't be too surprising given the amount of media coverage we got over this whole thing. We made it on a couple of the local blogs, of course, but we also made it into the more venerable Yelp listings. Out of about 20 to 30 reviews, we were mentioned in 3, and 2 even cited us as their favorite, so pretty impressive for a site that big. Not only Yelp, but we got on the local news KTVU, and local news led to a TV spot for 10 minutes, that led to the national news and the Denver Post. Legend has it we even made it as far as Wisconsin. That's insane. Lastly, someone even had the cojones to put a bid on us for winning in Predictify. How nutsy is that? Of course, the race wasn't just all about us. The field was incredibly diverse, really interesting in general. We loved the prank phone calls and the quirky gifts from the Master Blasters. We love the other overly creative rejection of every engineering principle known to man carved from the Rubik's projects. We love the Dixie horns blaring and the Facebook's postings from Eat My Sawdust. And of course, we learned the coolest winos ever were from Santa Cruz, proven as much by, getting a spray-painted tat of the winos on my costume. Sweet. And of course, there's Team Ventricle, the pirates that drove all the way from Washington and were high on life or something else that whole hotel this weekend. So I got these few pictures of us and all the other teams before the gates opened, because after the gates opened, we were swamped. We got asked the same 3 questions by everyone. Is someone really going to ride in that? Did you ever test it out? And wow, you guys are going to die. But wait a minute, isn't this about a race? So before we start, I do have to give a few special thanks to all the Flickerers and YouTubers whose footage I've poached to make these videos. None of them are from plants, they're all from real people who I've never met, but love this enough to put them all on the internet. Somehow, not too surprisingly, we wrecked really, really bad, but you know what? We got up and we kept on going. We just needed a little push to get us off again.
Trying to near the finish line, the clock is past the minute 10, but they're still fucking away. Nearing 80 seconds. The tall guy's name is Matt Pfeiffer.
But, of course, since the wreck off the jump completely destroyed our steering and suspension, we really had no chance of making it. But you know what? It was pretty awesome anyway, and everyone cheered us on all the way to the bottom.
Team 30 to 72855. If you were taking on these guys, but right now, going to our very professional panel of judges, what do we think, guys? A 7 from Juan. 7, 7, 8, 7. So pretty good score, even though they didn't even make it to the finish line. That's a testament to their creativity and their showmanship. Big round of applause from the audience for team number 30, the Hamster Hybrids.
Even towing that craft across the finish line, we were still getting cheers, we were still getting high fives. It was totally worth it. And you know what? At the end of the whole thing, we even got everyone to do a wave. How sweet is that? So, that's pretty much that was that. We didn't really win anything because we wrecked really bad, but we never really expected to either. We did, however, build a car with an inconceivable concept and successfully raced it down a really steep hill in San Francisco, jumped it off a jump, and then crashed it terrifically to everyone's amusement. Even after the race, you can see here we got way more lovin. We were pinned to our wheel and our wrecked car for about another 2 hours, while tons and tons of people just wanted to try out running in the hamster wheel, see what it was all about. And you know, really nothing told us that people loved it more than just seeing that kind of response. It was truly just awesome. It's kind of impossible to describe how you can feel during something like that and throughout the whole experience still in that car, but it's definitely one for the record books. It's really not a bad thing at all to bring in another 15 minutes of fame on, and we're looking to do it again sometime really soon.